Hi everyone. Just to let people know, if you don't know me, I'm Joanne Kelleher. I'm a sports psychologist. I run Key Aspirations, and also I have group parents that supporting children in sport and performing arts. So if you're not in there, then join and click on my link on the page, and you'll find lots of hints and tips on how to manage anxieties and mental blocks. If you're watching live, say hi so I know you're there, or hashtag replay so that I know you're watching it and interested in what I'm saying. So what I thought I'd come on today to talk about is performance anxiety. So you know that when you're really performs well in training, and then as it starts getting closer and closer to competition, you can see their performance going down, their confidence isn't as good, and they start making mistakes and not performing as well as they have done in the past. And or it could be that they perform really well, and as soon as they go into a performance, then they do what they call is choke. So therefore, they don't perform as well as they have done within training and the routine that they've done there. So I just thought I'd come on to show you about the steps that you go through with performance anxiety, and how you can reduce it. And I say the word reduce is because it's really important when we're doing something that's high pressured, like a performance or competition, that we have that little bit of whatever you call anxiety, be a bit nervous, or excitement, because the sensations are the same, but it's what we think about the situation that decides whether it's anxiety or whether it's excitement. But we get those nerves, we get those butterflies because we care and we want to do well. And if we didn't get that, then we wouldn't perform at our best. But what happens with performance anxiety is we go over a threshold of where we get to peak performance, and that's something that we need to reduce it so that we have enough and anxiety just enough to take us to peak performance. So the first step is to actually recognize it, because and understand why it's there. So is it about something of your ability, or is it internally, or is it to do with coaches, what parents think, teammates, whether you want to perform to a certain level, and if you don't perform that level, you feel like you're going to let somebody down. And by recognizing what's the triggers for you, then it helps understand what you need to work on. But another thing that a lot of people do is they try to ignore it, trying to think, oh, if I forget about it, then it will go away. But what we need to do is accept that it's there. Accept it, understand it's there to protect us, to make sure that we do as much as we can to perform well. And it's okay to feel a little bit nervous, a little bit anxious due to a performance, because it is something that is very different to training. And it's all about the third step being making that decision that you're going to do something about it. So a lot of people say, oh, I'm really anxious, I'm really nervous when I go into competitions, or I don't know what goes on, my legs go like jelly. And that's all about the fight and flight response, which we'll talk about on another post. But if you make that decision, you've got to say, right, I am going to go and do something about this. And once you've made that decision, the fourth step is to take action, because I think this is something that people don't do. So they recognize that they have an issue with performance anxiety, or their child has an issue with performance anxiety. But once they've done the performance, it's easy to forget about it. We think, okay, it's fine now. We won't deal with it until the next time. But it is really, really important that once you've made that decision to do something about it, that you take action. And the way you take action is all about thoughts, and it's about recognizing what and changing them so that you can make it into a positive, and to use those nerves as a way to enhance your performance rather than hinder your performance. And another one that people seem to forget is about reviewing and evaluating what you are doing to help you with that anxiety. So if you decided that you're working on your self-talk, or you're doing a journal, or is that you want to do to work on reducing the anxiety, it's really important to review it at least either after each performance, as you're going towards training, or on a time scale of once a month. You just have a look at what you've been doing and how consistent you have been regarding that. And I know that's very, very brief, but if you follow those 5 steps, you will start recognizing that you can do something about the anxiety. You can help your child do something about that anxiety. But if this resonates to you and you think, okay, my child's like that, my child understands that, but you're not quite sure what to do with it, just drop me a line. We'll get on a call and we can chat about it. I have a free parent strategy session that's coming back, and that gives you the opportunity to have 60 minutes of having a chat with me. Let me know what's going on, and at the end of it we'll come up with a strategy for you to take the next steps forward. I hope that's useful for you, and enjoy your day.